Hello, welcome back, chess fans. Back to another wonderful video. This is video number 3 in our thinking out loud versus the chess.com bots. And we're just kind of playing kind of slow and against all the chess.com bots, and we're just going to think out loud and kind of show what's going through my brain um, as we go through these intermediate bots. Um, We will be doing no challenge or a challenge of no help of any kind, and we're just going to play and do some beginner tips here. So our first move is e4. We're just going to play towards the center. Um, and Fabian is a little exotic, so we'll put 2 pawns in the center. Knight f6. All right, developing a piece towards the center of the board. I wonder if I play e5, if he will move it. But we're just gonna go through. We're just gonna just demonstrate good opening principles and develop our knight and defend our pawn. All right, here it is advantageous to play this. This is now a French defense with white having an extra tempo. um, I didn't expect the bot to play a real opening. um, so I forced the other horse to move a second time in the opening. So I'm going to kind of trade on my own terms here, I think. And I'm going to ignore it. Let him take here if he wants. Because I'd rather let a horse that's moved two times to trade for a horse that's only been moved once. And it's better to just demonstrate good opening technique, especially as a beginner. So we're going to develop our piece, and we're going to pin this knight. Um, Queen d7. We are going to now take the knight. So basically, pretty much every time that the bots offer me something to capture, I'm just going to capture it, except for that one time with the knights here. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to castle, because I don't see any danger of this H pawn. Ooh, that's not very friendly. And it's protected, so we'll just go back. Acquiesce to their request. I could have en passanted, but I didn't see the need to. And now once you have pawns in the center, you want to protect that structure. And I have a connect 4. Look at that. So just developer pieces. I'm going to try to develop this bishop kind of outside this pawn chain. So since all the pawns are on dark squares, I'm going to try to put the bishop away from those pawns. So I'm going to... So g6 is a weakening move. That's of this f6 square, and I'm just going to plant my bishop right in there, because I can. And now I'm just going to... I don't want to play knight g5 because of bishop g7. Probably should have figured that out earlier, but I did not. Okay, let's connect rooks. And then develop our rooks, and then play towards a central break. I'm going to take a tempo on this queen. Basically, when pieces move a little too far for your pieces to attack them, you should probably attack them. Uh, Rook here. Just going to put the rook on the same file as the queen, so it's much more dangerous for black. I'm going to play towards the center, and I'm going to keep going with this idea of playing in the center by getting my bishop out of the way so my rook um, can shine. Now I'm going to attack this pawn, and I'm going to take here and then threaten mate with my rook. Oh wait, that's not a mate. Whoops. Um, Close though, it's close. Just trying to see how I can get my bishop into the game. Basically, I'm just taking space and rerouting my pieces to the best squares. That's all it really is. It's just reroute your pieces to the best squares. There he actually could have before. I wasn't quite paying attention. Um, but after but on here he could have. Oh no, never mind. Rook before. Yeah, never mind. He could have. I was attacking his rook. I thought he could have played a rook takes bishop, but nope. Oh, it's my move. Attack. And notice that I have an extremely comfortable position. I take their queen, and I'm just going to line up my queen on this. Since she's the most mobile piece, I'm just going to line up the queen to, oh, gets out. He gets out of the way. Pretty high level move for a 250 bot. Okay. Oh, he's threatening a rook here. That sucks. Get out. Get away. Alright, I take the rook. Just capture things that are available to capture. Uh, Capturing more things. I feel like this dude is kind of programmed to not capture things. Oh my god, he is. He just doesn't capture things. And I actually see this in human games too. Like people like to attack things, but they don't like to capture things. They're afraid of capturing things for some reason. So they have they have a blind spot for capture. Either they have a blind spot for captures, or they just kind of don't notice that their 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 opponent's moves are threats. So, all right, so let's go back over it. We played towards the center with our pawn, just like in the last video, and pretty much got this structure, which is almost identical to the last video, I think. Um, and we just developed our pieces toward the center, and generally when you develop pieces toward the center, good good things happen. So when our opponent doesn't when your opponent's not using their army, you are going to be up a big amount of tempi. And white castles. I move back. Basically, and this is another good lesson for you beginners out there. You have to use your pieces. using your pieces. You have pieces for a reason. Um, use them. Um, and so basically, the person who has the most coherent, logical plan is usually going to win, and that applies to my level as well. You don't have to know openings or anything, just a logical strategy or any kind of strategy whatsoever, even if it's capture my opponent's pieces. That's a strategy. And in this game, I just captured my opponent's pieces and they didn't capture back except for that instance, um, which I find amazing. That, that this bot was so. No, that's a high level move. They were just kind of like escape. They didn't allow the check leading into the checkmate. Um, they had a threat of their own, so always look for threats, captures, attacks, or captures, checks, attacks. In this position, black has a threat. Rook takes g2, check, so I blocked it. And now I can do other stuff. Then I captured the pieces, captured another piece, and there you go, captured another piece. It's really just about capturing the other guy's pieces and then getting a checkmate, right? Um, that's all it really is. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and be notified of my future content. So I'm pretty committed to one video per day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks.